Okay, I don't know if you figured this out yet, but I really love my new air fryer and oven. Love, 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 love. Yeah, so tonight we're going to, well, I am, but I'm going to share it with you. We're going to make frozen stuff. So we're going to do frozen pizzas and some mozzarella sticks. All right, let's see how they come out. Okay, so the instructions say to air fry 400 degrees. Oh, what does it say for? It says for preheat for 5 minutes prior to cooking, and then it's gonna cook for 7 to 9 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna change the time to, let's do 8 minutes since that's in between. All right, so we're gonna preheat. Time to add the food. All right, here we go. Got my big giant rack here. All right, there we go. Close it up. We're gonna say add food and we're gonna let it go. See how it goes. Waiting for these cheese sticks. Hungry. This is what happens when you are hungry and you don't plan ahead and you don't eat that much for lunchtime. You go scrounging the refrigerator for snacks. So yeah. All right, it's ready. Yum. Uh-oh. It's melting. The cheese is melting. It's making a mess. Come on now. All right, I guess we have to actually clean. But whatevs. So I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes. I don't know if you knew this about air fryers, but the fan continues to go for a little bit after the timer goes off, and that's just to vent out the heat that's in there. So we're just gonna let it vent itself for a little bit while it's making a mess. Grr. Thought I'd put this here just to kind of protect the cutting board. Maybe I won't have to clean so much. Ugh, look at all that cheese. Well, maybe they'll be yummy and scrumptious. Ooh, yum. All right. Don't trip on the floor. Okay, I'm gonna let them sit for a couple minutes and then we're going to munch on some grindage. I'm super excited to try these cheese sticks. They look amazing. They are crispy on the outside and gooey on the inside. Look at that. Wow, nice. And I decided I'm gonna use this Kinder's barbecue sauce. Kinder's? How do you say it? For my dipping. So what do you guys usually do for dipping for your mozzarella sticks? So what do you want to cook next? I'm thinking pizza. Heck yeah. And guess what we're gonna cook it on? Throw that over there. We are gonna cook it on the new small oven. Stone. Yes. You love stoneware? I love stoneware. And then to have a piece of stoneware that fits in the new air fryer and oven is like amazing. So we're gonna set that up and we're gonna cook some pizza. Pizza stone slides right in. You're gonna put that lip in the back so that your pizza doesn't fly off the edge when you put it on there. So we're gonna push that baby in all the way. And then we're gonna do our settings here. Look, there's one that says stone bake. I'm gonna click it on that one. And we're just gonna let it go. It's gonna preheat for us. Guess what else we're using? The new metal pizza peel that fits perfectly in this air fryer and oven. as well as a small oven, but we're using this because this is my new friend. All right, so here's my frozen pizza, and I'm just gonna slide it onto my pizza peel. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I've never used a pizza peel before. I've used some things that act like a pizza peel, but I've never actually used a pizza peel. So yeah, there's that. Okay, friends, it's ready. Let's add some food. All right. So I've never used a pizza peel before. Dang, that was awesome. Okay, add food. I am going to, so I'm gonna change, I can't change the time to less time on here once I got it started. I can add time, but I was reading the box because I just hit the buttons, you know. I just hit buttons sometimes. So I actually need to cook it only for like 12 to 14 minutes, and I preset it for 15. So I'm gonna stop it about 3 minutes early just to make sure that it doesn't burn. Yeah. Okay, all done. Let's take a look. And it is steamy. All right, we're gonna use our fancy dancy new metal pizza peel. And then I don't know if you just saw that, how the pizza peel kind of pushed the pizza towards the back of the stone. That's what that little lip back there is for, so it doesn't fly off the stone. Okay, close that up. And remember I told you, we just gotta let it run for a little bit so the fan pushes out the hot air. Let's use another fun new spring gadget. The massive pizza scissors. Do you remember those? Now, safety first, right? So we gotta take the safety off. And then look at these babies. Man, oh man. All right. I'm gonna put this pizza on the cutting board, and we're gonna cut them with some scissors. You ready for this? I'm gonna slide that right off, and then put this, I don't know, put it where? Who freaking knows? Oh, hey, let's put it up here. Also, never put anything on top of the air fryer and oven. Disclaimer. Okay, get this camera back where it belongs. Dang, it's not a good spot. Okay, how's that? All right, so pizza scissors. What are you? Team pizza roller or pizza scissors? Well, you know, I've always had a pizza roller, so let's try some scissors this time. Okay. Well, it feels kind of crunchy, so I think I left it in too long. But let's just cut some pizza. I mean, these aren't too bad. I'm not cutting a straight line, but, you know, whatevs. It's just gonna go in my belly anyway. Sweet. That actually cuts pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. You could cut them in strips too. That's kind of fun. I mean, your pizza doesn't have to be in a triangle, does it? There's this pizza place in Brookings that my sister took me to that cuts their pizzas in squares like this. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Nobody else did. I just want to take a look at the bottom of this pizza to see how well the stone cooked it. So this is a thin crust, so it is kind of crunchy, which is actually totally fine. I don't mind it at all. But this is what the bottom looks like. So that's cooking it on the stone. It is cooked evenly, you can see. It's not burnt. The top of it is soft. Well, you can't really tell, but the top of it's soft. Oh, I took a bite. I couldn't help it. I love pizza. So yeah, you can see here, top of it's soft. It's not burnt. It looks pretty good. Like I said, a little crispy, but that's just because I left it in too long. Yeah. We'll read the directions next time. I think all in all, our food came out really good. I am super happy with this new air fryer and oven from Pampered Chef. I have really gotten behind this whole like 2 oven thing where you like cook one thing in the bottom and cook something else in the top, and it's got that sync function where you can make them like finish at the same time. It's pretty awesome. I do like these big giant pizza scissors. You just gotta try them. Yeah, so now I did kind of eat. Sorry. Hope I don't have anything in my teeth. But guess what's next? Dishes.